Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at how AI is learning to think more like us.
Yeah.
Like actually reason things out step by step instead of just giving an answer.
Uh,
We've got some really cool research from Salesforce AI Research to unpack with you all today.
it's super interesting stuff. This research is all about something called long chain of thought reasoning.
Okay, hold on. Long chain of thought. So is that like AI, like thinking things
Yeah,
through,
basically.
not just jumping to conclusions, but actually having like a whole thought process?
Exactly. It's about getting AI to work through those more complex multi-step problems.
Okay, so this research, where does it come in? What did they find?
Well, they actually came up with this new approach. It's called BOP, which stands for Bootstrap Long Chain of Thought.
Bolt.
And it's a pretty big deal because it's all about teaching AI to reason from scratch.
Okay, from scratch. You mean not just copying how other AI models already do it?
Yeah, you see, there's this really impressive AI model out there called ChatGPT,
Oh, yeah.
or O1, as the researchers call it.
Oh, one.
And it's amazingly good at this LongCoT stuff,
Really?
especially with things like math and coding.
Wow.
But the thing is, nobody really knows exactly how it works. It's kind of a mystery.
Oh, so it's like that friend we all had in school who aced every test without even trying.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, you never knew how they did it.
Right. And a lot of the attempts to copy O1, they've been relying on something called knowledge distillation.
Okay.
It's like trying to mimic its behavior without really understanding the why or the how behind it.
So then Bolt is different because it's not just about imitation. It's
Exactly.
about actually teaching AI, like the fundamentals of reasoning.
Precisely. And they do this through a really surprisingly simple three-stage process.
3 stages. OJ, let's hear it. How does this Bolt thing actually work?
Well, the first stage is called bootstrapping.
Bootstrapping.
And this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
They basically just give the AI model 10 examples of LongCoT.
Wait, hold on, just 10 examples.
Yep.
Really?
Just 10. Just to show it like the format of a well-reasoned solution.
That's like giving someone one recipe and expecting them to become a master chef.
It is pretty amazing.
I guess it speaks to just how powerful these AI models are, huh?
Yeah, it really does. And from just those few examples, the AI starts to get the hang of, structuring its own thought processes. Then comes stage 2, supervised fine-tuning.
Okay.
This is where the AI gets a ton of practice problems, all sorts of different challenges.
Like boot camp for a reasoning robot?
Yeah, something like that. And it just keeps refining its skills with each attempt.
Practice makes perfect, even in the world of AI.
Exactly. And then the third stage
Yes.
is called online training.
Online training.
So now the AI is out in the real world, so to speak,
Uh-huh.
and it's getting real-time feedback on its problem solving.
Oh, interesting.
And it's actually really interesting because this is where a technique called DPO, or direct preference optimization, really shines.
Okay, DPO.
Think of it like giving the AI instant feedback so it can constantly adjust and get better at solving those real-world problems.
So it's like it's actually out there in the wild figuring things out.
Pretty much.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's pretty mind-blowing.
So this AI can think step by step, but how well does it actually work? Did they, like, put it to the test?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They ran it through a whole bunch of tests, actually,
Okay.
using these benchmarks to see how well it could reason.
Uh-huh.
And some of them were based on real-world problems,
Oh, cool.
like information seeking, creative writing, planning, even coding.
Really? So not just, theoretical stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to see how it would work in the real world.
That makes sense.
They also used those, like, brain-bending logic puzzles.
You mean like the who owns the zebra puzzles?
Yeah, exactly those.
I love those, haha. Did the AI like those too?
Well, the results were really impressive. Bolt consistently outperformed other models, like across all the benchmarks. Yeah, it showed huge improvements in solving problems and, explaining the reasoning too.
That's awesome. Did they give him examples in the paper? I always love seeing the details.
Oh, yeah, they did. In the appendix, they included a few.
Okay.
One that I thought was really interesting involved like a financial planning scenario.
Ooh, yes. Give me the details.
So the question was, should a 28-year-old making $100,000 a year contribute to a Roth or a traditional retirement account?
Classic dilemma. What'd the AI say?
Well, the AI that was trained with BOT, it didn't just say Roth or traditional.
Huh.
It actually, thought it through.
Oh, wow.
It considered things like tax rates, inflation, even required minimum distributions.
So it's thinking like a real financial advisor.
It really was. It even calculated a hypothetical annual contribution amount. And then based on all of that, it recommended a Roth account.
Wow, that is seriously impressive. It wasn't just crunching numbers, it was actually understanding the whole situation.
Right. And it explained its reasoning the whole time, in clear language.
That's amazing. It's like having an AI that not only solves the problem, but also teaches you how to solve it yourself.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And to think, all this from a model that started with just 10 examples.
Yeah, that's the power of Bolt.
Where do we even go from here? If AI can reason this well, What else could we do?
That's what's so exciting about this kind of research. It really opens up so many new
It
possibilities.
really makes you think, what other problems could we tackle with this?
Yeah, and the fact that Bolt is open source makes it even more exciting.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
So that means other researchers and developers can all work on this together.
It's like a whole world of AI-powered problem solving is opening up. It's
Exactly.
pretty amazing, right? Like all this potential just waiting to be unlocked.
It really is. And that open source aspect, I think that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
It means everyone can work together, be transparent about it all.
It's like AI that helps us instead of, taking over or something like that.
Right? What if AI could explain things to us in a way anyone could understand, not just the experts?
Yeah, like a translator for logic almost.
Exactly. Think about how helpful that would be for everyone.
Especially for things like learning and, education.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Imagine having a tool that could explain anything to you,
Wow.
from personal finance stuff to super complicated science things.
It'd be like having your own personal tutor, like right there in your pocket.
It would. And who knows, maybe someday it could even help us understand how we think.
Now that's a thought. We could learn about ourselves by studying AI.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Well, I think we've officially reached peak brain capacity for today.
Haha, I think so too.
But the journey doesn't have to end here. If you want to keep exploring this stuff, we've got links in the show notes.
Yeah, check out the Salesforce AI research blog.
The full research paper, too, if you're feeling adventurous.
Go ahead and dive in.
Keep those brains buzzing and keep exploring. Until next time, everyone, Falling 8-7.